How's it going, guys? I just kind of wanted to give a little bit of an introduction to the channel, kind of what to expect. I think Respect the Wind's primary purpose is going to be to give me somewhere to put my videos and slideshows of me storm chasing. I plan on storm chasing through Oklahoma and Kansas, maybe a little bit North Texas. I really don't like traffic south of the Red River though. During this spring, next spring, and the springs to come. As far as storm chasing goes, I started storm chasing in 2011. May 24th, 2011 actually was my first official storm chase. I called a buddy of mine up, Chance McCurdy, who's a storm chaser now, and asked him if he wanted to go for a drive with me out west. And we were both off work that day. We took his truck and ended up driving into Minco, Oklahoma, based off of where we saw on radar at our house where storms were going up, and just kind of really lucked out and we're in a good or bad spot depending on how you want to look at it, and got very, unsafely close to the El Reno, Piedmont, Guthrie F5 that touched down that day, the day before Joplin. It was a very bad tornado, and it was very heavily rain wrapped. We ended up driving into the rain core and didn't realize how close we were until the storm actually passed and we could see trees that were stripped of their bark and a lot of heavy damage. So we got very close that day, but that wasn't really enough to scare us off. I know Chance still chases today as much as he can. He's a volunteer firefighter. I work full-time at a paint store in South Oklahoma City. I'm a manager of a paint store. And I plan on using my vacation to chase when I'm able to. That's the point right now. I don't have a college education in meteorology. I don't have any kind of scientific background. I'm not a meteorologist. Everything I know is self-taught, self-researched. I've done a lot of reading since I was a kid, and since the internet has been big, I spend almost every day learning what I can, and I've spent a lot of time talking to people who are very educated in this field and who are veteran storm chasers and veteran forecasters, and I'm soaking in as much as I can. As far as plans for the future, going to college, I'm not really sure. I'd like to, but as far as that being in the cards, I have no idea. But I'm not ruling it out. I think I would like having a career in meteorology. As far as being a forecaster, I don't know if that's for me. I feel like on days where I want to be outside experiencing the weather, those are the days I'm going to need to be inside behind a computer. So that's kind of deterred me from pursuing that career a little bit. I feel like I'm not saying that forecasters don't ever get to chase. It kind of scared me away after talking to a few people who actually do forecast for a living. And that's kind of getting into why I chase. Like I said, me and my buddy Chance grew up in Bridge Creek, Oklahoma, which of course was pretty much annihilated in May 3rd, 99 by the F5 that went through Oklahoma City and Del City. But it really reached its peak in intensity in Bridge Creek, and you could tell by the damage it did there in my hometown. It was unlike anything I'd ever seen. And to like an 8-year-old kid, that is, it was really jarring, and it initially made me very irrationally afraid of tornadoes. Anytime it would rain or storm, I would go into panic attacks, and that lasted for quite a while. Seeing what the tornado had done, I was so afraid another one was going to come back, because it's Oklahoma. Every spring we get some kind of close call, and I mean, it felt like a Final Destination kind of thing. Like, oh no, I mean, like they're gonna come back. Like we were all supposed to get sucked up by that tornado. So yeah, I was very afraid for a long time, as was a lot of my friends there in Bridge Creek. But then I started checking out books from the library on tornadoes and weather, and trying to teach myself about them to see if there was some reason why I shouldn't be afraid. Maybe they were more rare than that. Maybe that was a once in a lifetime thing. Maybe there was a way to beat tornadoes. I don't know what I was looking for. I just started initially, like I said, really reading to get over my fear. And then that quickly turned into interest and fascination and obsession. I mean, even as a kid, I would draw tornadoes all the time. Anytime I had free time, I would be drawing tornadoes or watching some kind of, I had a bunch of VHSs that had tornado documentaries and stuff on them. I, of course, had Twister. I mean, that's kind of every Oklahoman's movie. It's sort of our movie. But it wasn't even Twister that got me interested in tornadoes. Like I said, it was the May 3rd, 99 tornado that kind of kick-started my obsession. And that's why I chase. I really don't chase for the video aspect of it. I don't try to get the coolest video I can so I can show it off. That's not what I'm after. I'm not out chasing in the name of science. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a meteorologist. I'm chasing because I want to be out. I have a drive to go and to be close to these tornadoes, to experience them, because I have several times in my life, and by accident, not because I've even been chasing. The closest and most intense experiences I've had with tornadoes is just because I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like I said, I grew up in May 3rd, 99. I grew up in Bridge Creek in May 3rd when I was a kid. And then May 20th of 2013, I was living in Moore. And that's another very violent F5 tornado that just kind of, I was at work that day. I wasn't storm chasing. I didn't have a truck at the time, so I was just at work, and I knew, of course, that the weather was going to be bad. And the day before, it had been kind of, we had this Shawnee tornado, and I, of course, was wanting to go out and chase. I just, because of work and not having a vehicle, I couldn't. And like I said, I was just kind of me and my family, again, were in the wrong place at the wrong time. We all were up and down 19th Street there in Moore. My middle brother Chandler was at home alone. He was being homeschooled at the time. My youngest brother Caleb was in Briarwood Elementary, just going to school, and I was at work at Target off 19th Street. My dad was further down 19th at his work. So we were all up and down that road that day when the tornado dropped in Newcastle. I was in the break room at work watching it with a guy, and I was out in the parking lot right after that, and I watched it, come closer and closer and right at us. And Caleb, he was in the school when it got hit, and he was in a bathroom, but he's okay. But I think it really messed with him too, that kind of experience. But for me, it was just one more life experience with these tornadoes. That just the May 3rd, 99 was supposed to be a once in a lifetime kind of thing, and here this is the second or third time that I've been close to a very violent, tornado by accident. So that's where my drive comes from. I've been close to them before. I've seen them. I've felt their power, and I have an overwhelming urge to do it again and again. And I don't know if that's right or wrong. Like I said, I do chase for me. I'm not even a storm spotter. I really don't even call in reports. I mean, I know there's people out there who do that, but I'm very much so out there chasing for me. And these videos are just kind of, they give me something to do while I'm chasing. So yeah, that's what to expect from my channel. I'm gonna have hopefully quite a few videos of events that we're gonna have over the next several years. I hope to be out there for most of them. Get some good video, and hopefully, I mean, I plan on staying safe. I'm not even really a reckless chaser. I just like I said, I do it for me. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm chasing for anybody other than me. But it's just my thing. This is what interests me. This is what this is my fascination and obsession. Some people really like to climb mountains and I don't know, skydive. There's always something somebody's really into, and this is just my thing. I love storm chasing, so hopefully this channel will have quite a few videos of me doing that. And I hope any of y'all who follow or watch any of these videos, I hope you enjoy. I hope I keep calm enough. I'm a pretty calm chaser. I'm not all over the place like some people. I kind of get in the zone when I'm chasing, so I'll try to stay calm for the sake of the video, I guess. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna do very many of these updates, these vlogs, but if anything major happens, I'll probably do another one. I think I'm gonna do a kind of a quick demonstration of my chase vehicle for this year, kind of where I'm at equipment-wise, and that's about it. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys continue to follow me on Facebook or YouTube or whatever I decide to post on. I appreciate it. Thank you.